let's do this.
What? Is their team name Squid Syndicate? Right?
No, it's Spacebar Maritime Melody.
Oh shit, double back one.
They have crushed.
Wait, they're not either.
Triple object.
Okay, don't make it.
QLDE.
We're going to top.
Yeah, they got popped.
That's top. Yeah, they're running back.
They're missile spamming, just remember that they eventually actually fight on the sun.
I'm close to armor.
Yeah, there's one on
One
our
right.
right.
Okay, popping armor.
There's one out of it.
Probably one.
Nice.
Zap on me.
Okay.
Here's Zapper into the Rainmaker. I got him.
Okay, can you down?
I got 10 so I'm backing out.
Okay.
Got Rainmaker.
Nice.
Never still.
Oh my god, why are there so many people?
I'm done. Oh,
Splice.
Let it reset.
What about the
Rushing down. Popping armor, take back on it.
offline trade?
Two left.
17.
Put your button right there in the hallway.
Alright, no, they're trying to get popped.
Hey, is it true that the Smash
I'm done.
It's just you, Viper.
Okay, we're gonna leave, but make sure they don't get past.
Got two, it sucks. I'm not laying front anyway. They're weak.
This one too.
Yeah, they're both in mid.
One sec, yeah.
Split up, I guess.
I'll take it. They probably
On the side.
Got flank kill.
I'm backing up.
The two got on the pedestal. They're both weak. Got one.
Never
There's
mind.
absolutely.
It's 15 Nova.
Alright, I'm getting
Back up
close.
again.
try to stay alive.
You're not going to pop. You're not going to get popped.
I'm just stalling as long as I
I'm
can.
paying for another missile.
Alright, don't let them reset it. Don't let them reset it.
Oh, they got me.
Back up. Nice.
Nice.
Down. Vikings on the platform.
Having missiles.
I got 10 missiles. Don't run at me. Popping on. Let's go.
I'm missing first.
Got the Rainmaker. Got two.
Left. You can try and get popped.
Rush at me.
Okay, now.
They're on my ouch.
What's me?
Nice. Run.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Don't let me die.
In the hallway.
Alright. They popped missile.
Got that. Get on me. Gotcha.
I'm down the missile.
Rush on me.
Oh my god, died. I'm gonna
Shit. Fair enough. You got 17 seconds.
Okay, chill. Alright.
Got one.
Nice.
Nice.
Just you, Viper. Just back out. Just back out.
There's no other plants now.
Oh, it's not
We're gonna have to very much play slow.
Spam bombs. Just bomb spam.
This folder is so like.
Just bomb spam until you all reset. I'm close to armor. Once you get armor, we can push it.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
Nice!
nice.
Very close. It's gonna be a very close first set, which I'm here for.
Nice.
Nice recovery.
Yeah, like.
That was well played with freezing there, though. Very good coordination.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Hopefully the match goes like slow, like
15 missiles thrown. God damn it. That's. Now, if everything went well, I would have 2 more games of this round along with 2 more sets of this tournament. That is unfortunately not how that weekend went. Because right after round 1 completed, well, match 1 completed, I lost any and all Wi-Fi connection on my Switch for some reason. That was fun. So then I got to reset my router for the rest of round 1 and round 2. So round 3, I actually got to play the video game, and it was a very good set. Unfortunately, my footage got corrupted because I lost power once round 3 ended. So all the footage you will be seeing the rest of this game will be straight from the Twitch VOD of LSL. Enjoy.
So you might think a blaster would be cool too.
Yeah, we actually could see a Kensa Rapid come out. I know that Smithhand plays that, so that's always fun to see. And we are getting into this game here with Splatalot Gambit versus Pingers in round 2 of LSL 22 Top Cut.
Okay, wait, a Brush and a Tetris together? And a K Junior? What is this, G?
So Splatalot G's comp is going to be extremely aggressive. I do believe that Hydra's running what is referred to as the hybrid build, which will have armor break along with that QR. We are seeing this orange sap here on the side of Pingers, painting for these missiles. Keishin coming out from Pingers, also always a cool weapon to see, so is the K-Pro. I will say that Splatalot Gambit's comp is very aggressive in comparison to Pingers, which by comparison comes across as passive, and in most situations I would not say that about that comp, but Zap managing to get a solid trade there. K-Shot getting a great pick, as that is mid to Pingers. As the K-Shot here is just making sure that they have the space they need, taking out that sprinkler the moment they see it. Don't let that brush get armor any faster. Booyah Bomb at the ready. They only have 9 clams though, so they can't do a ton here as the brush is just running around with that trail of clams as they are so prone to doing. K-Pro getting a great pick on that brush as they're just holding this mid area, waiting to use their specials to try and make a big push here. Almost to a power with that K-Pro, which will be great to see them move forward with. Bubbles coming out from the K Junior, always very threatening with that insta-pop combo they can do.
Yeah,
and the brush goes down again, but so does... That is 3 down on Pingers. I did not notice that happen.
Yeah, a lot of things have happened during the whole first 2 minutes of the game. Basically, just biology has been just running around a lot, just trying to get clans, but actually the armor is going in. Like, the brush is going in, but doing some unfortunate deaths, but at the same time, they're always countering Pingers on specials, because they're always, like, coordinating special time, but finally, this whole time, they actually finally get a score, but the Pingers, they have more accurate kills. Like, we saw in the last few months that the K-Pro has been popping off and getting the 6th kill, but with support of something like the NZAP or the Junior as well. But, yeah, as we see right here, we saw the NZAP and K-Pro going in together, which is actually pretty good for Clubhouse, as we see with the Tetris, but Tetris going down by the K-Machine, I think, but yeah, for right now, it seems like a stalemate as we see nothing going on for the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds, maybe?
Yeah. Absolutely. And we are seeing the K-Pro managing to get 2 people right there, although they do go down in the process. We are seeing the brush here trying to do a sneaky push, getting missiled, getting called out, being told, hey, please don't, as the brush has this armor at the ready, and they do have a numbers advantage.
We really want to see the Spot Gambit would want to go in, but them being denied because the range of the NZAP and the K-Pro as well, maybe the Game Machine as well, they don't really have enough pin to battle it unless we see that brush actually sneak, or even the K-Shot sneak, but as of right now, they're just playing the defense bar and just trying to go for specials.
As Pingers has really been stuck in their base for a while now due to the just sheer aggression that Splatalot is able to put out. Junior being forced to back out here from the K-Shot. The K-Pro doing a great job of coming in and helping their Junior out of that rough situation. They shut down those bubbles. They said, no, no, no. And the Junior is pushing up here, trying to get this push ready. They're half to armor, so they probably want to back off there. Not quite able to. As that power clam is left in a very unfortunate spot, and this K-Pro is getting a great pick, another 2, and they are almost to a power. They might be able to make a push out of this. Not a great one. It's not a ton of clams, but they are full. But the other team is fully wiped, so they're going to try this.
Yeah, and actually with the wipe, that actually did secure them to a score, but not that many clams coming out. As we see that we have the only 3v4, or actually a 3v3, 3v2 coming out from Pingers, and Pingers might be able to get underneath 50. They do get underneath 50, but not enough clams to actually
There are some clams that spawned right up there. They might be able to make something out of this, but the Zap doesn't go back, doesn't go for those clams. Oh, unfortunate.
That's a tie, 45 to 44.
That is the tie, 45 to 44. And Pingers has to get in a decent number of a power clam and a couple extra just to try and get lead here, and they only have a minute to do it. Missiles coming out from the K-Shot, figuring out who they're going to target. Armor at the ready with that brush. K-Pro managing to get a good trade there with the K Junior. Always good when you can shut those bubbles down. Although it is just the Junior up for Pingers now. It looks like the Tetra managed to get some good picks. Junior trying to defend that, but having a hard time because it's a brush. They tend to be a little speedy. Tetra doing a great splash down there as the Tetra just kind of goes off, and that is going to be game to Splatalot G. Most
one
likely.
more glam. Yeah, one more glam. They could try to throw it on the stair. There we go. Maybe do it from the stair. Let's go.
I will say that I think Pingers will have a little bit more luck in other modes, considering that they're a pickup and Splatalot Gambit isn't. And notoriously, Clambliss is one of the hardest modes for pickups, just because it requires so much team coordination. And you were seeing that in the lack of clams that they had ready to push in with. And we are going into the game here. Splatalot Gambit versus Pingers on Splat Zone's Wahoo. We are seeing the Tetra come back. We are seeing that brush come back. And we are seeing a Sploosh 7 coming out from Pingers here.
That's a kind of weird pick, honestly, but with the hammer and bomb, that wouldn't make sense. But
I kind of like it.
yeah, honestly, pretty good.
Juniors coming out from both sides, although one of them is a K Junior, something you don't see a ton of. Tetra managing to get a pick on the K Sheen there. Hammer chasing down this Tetra, dragging 3 people away from zone, which in any other situation, if they didn't have 2 down already, essentially, would have allowed them to cap, but they're not quite able to, as the K-Pro is forced to back up here, moving in with this K Sheen. K Sheen waiting for this Booyah Bomb to try and push in with. K-Shot not quite going down to the K-Pro, as the K-Sheen is left in a very bad position. Junior managing to help get that pick. Bubbles coming out from the K-Junior.
Yeah, the Buds was actually putting on towards the spot because of the K Junior leaving them, putting them in the 2v1. But I see the Buds, we're saying put the Buds and K Junior together, that's the reason why it's happening, because the Buds is going to be for the armor spam instead. And we see the flicks, they are definitely a fast clicker, so that would actually make sense for them to stick with the armor. As we see with the K Junior, with the bubbles, actually going in with KA as well right now.
Absolutely.
But they're just waiting for a combo, for specials at least, but it seems like that's going to be it.
It might not be. They could still get in. It's not likely. It's doable. Now it's not.
It is not by doable, Sag. But still, yeah, Splat Gambit immediately 2-0ing Pingers.
Yeah. Still a chance for Pingers to reverse sweep here. It's not game. Really great showing by Splatalot Gambit of not necessarily even special coordination on that one, just really good showing of their mechanical skills. Tetra did an incredible job being a Tetra.
Oh yeah, just dodge everything, but gets killed.
It is admittedly a pretty good Tetra map as it's so open. I will say, every Tetra player I know does not like Humpback Rainmaker, so this might be a little bit rougher for them.
Oh yeah, so yeah, never mind. But really for everything else, we might see just the same old from both sides. We might see a K-Shot, maybe a T-Tech. That would be really interesting if we would see a T-Tech here.
It would be interesting to see a T-Tech. I think the missiles help out their comp so much that they're not likely to switch it out, admittedly. The missiles allow so many openings for the Tetra and Brush and K Junior to try and move in off of. In this comp, I would argue that the K-Shot's actually playing the most support-esque role. None of them are playing... I think, once again, people over-rely on roles, but I would argue that the K-Shot is the most support-esque in this comp. We are seeing a T-Tech come out, though, and we are seeing a Flingser coming out on the side of Flingers.
Hey, look, and Smith. But for the side of Flingers, with them doing the Flings, they're doing the same thing, really. Just with the things that being changed, and on the side of biology, only the T-Tech being changed. Well, and K-Shot too, actually. So...
And that is 2 down on the side of Fingers. The Splatalot G is moving in through this right elbow here.
They're moving up to the right elbow. Again, a really good start. Oh, okay, they already have 50.
Hammer coming out from the Sploosh, able to find a pick on the Rainmaker. It is just the K-Shot up for Splatalot Gambit. As the Sploosh goes in for this Rainmaker pop, making sure that it gets out of their spawn as quickly as possible. They don't want the other team getting free points, and that's a good move. They do go down to that Tetra, but at least it was in a slightly better spot for them. And the Tetra's running all MPU here. They're not going to rely on that QR. They're going for quick picks. The Tetra just sharking in that corner, but in a very unique way.
Yeah, very uniquely, and actually ending up getting the kill, but kind of just using the splashdown foot paint and almost surviving that splashdown. But still, otherwise, yeah, it's going to be a reset for the Waymaker. We see that Ping is getting killed by the bomb, and we might see Biology just having a lot of pain room to actually just go ahead if they actually get the Waymaker. There we go.
Hammer distracting that Inkjet for a while, not able to survive it though, as the Flingsa is going for the flank here. and it's working out for them okay. They haven't gotten any more points out of it, which is good for Flingers. Flings able to get a good pick there, and pushing up into mid. Flingers.
Flingers, fingers. But yeah, otherwise, yeah. For Fingers right now, they are having a lot of waiting time. They're just wanting to wait for the perfect time to go in, but they might just be going for the jump in the middle, but it might be a little bit of a, oh wait, no, Star's there. That's actually a good time to go to the left.
Yeah, it is. And they're gonna get lead here. They're able to get up that wall, which is huge points. That is a push to 34. Booyah Bomb coming out. Star's still there, but not able to survive that. As the other two members look like they're just gonna chill in mid, try and hold that area. As Splatalot Gambit pushes back in, able to take both of them out, and able to quickly move in through this right elbow again.
Yeah, we're seeing that Gambit just going ahead and going for the aggression again, but again, it's a 4v4, it's just all coming up for Splatalot G, and we see the ESC is actually going straight up ahead, make it up to 38.
Bomb pick from the K-Pro there. Hammer coming out, getting that pop on Rainmaker, and their goal right now should just be to get this out of their spawn. That was too close to losing their lead, and they should be focusing right now on just staying up, staying alive, making sure that they have the control they need to get through this game.
Yeah, honestly, as we saw for the last minute, that Splatalot G, we see that Splatalot G had a lot of mechanical chill, and we saw the Fingers actually just took out one push, that lucky push because literally game, and the mechanical just went off the roof, and right now they're going left again. They're going left again.
And they might be able, and they're going to be able to get good points out of this, because any extra points right now is great, and that is a push to 24 and 2 down. They might be able to continue this push if they're in the right positions. I can't tell if they have managed to pop it. They can just hold forward here, and that is almost a KO. They are Splatalot G doing everything they can to stop it. There is still 3 members up though. Bombs coming out. Pop. Both teams just fighting for Pop here. Flingers managing to get it again, and they do manage to stop them at 1. But that is an incredible push. And really, for the rest of this game, as boring as it sounds to say, pingers can just throw bombs.
Okay, in this moment, Biology has so much nerves because they made it to 1. You have to KO to actually finish the game, but we see for Pingers, they don't need to
is flanking, trying to grab this Rainmaker, able to, not going for points necessarily, but just going for stalling, which is always so fun to see. What an incredible move there out of that sploosh.
They wanted to end the game, but there was no paint on the pedestal. It's really unfortunate, but as we see just right now, 1 minute, we see that Biology just needs to find some way to get it out, or someone get a wipe gun. They're going for the
and they're trying for this path now. Not a path that you see used very often, typically. But both teams are going for it here. They're trying to go for these quick points, but it is just the T-Tech and Brush Up, and one of them has the Rainmaker, and they really are going to have a hard time getting up here with the amount of bombs that Pingers has that they can just throw at them.
Yeah, and talk about bombs, the Rainmaker getting killed by bomb, but the T-Tech actually getting killed as well. Everyone just playing on the side of Pingers sneak, but we see the Hammer coming out, getting a kill, maybe getting a double soon enough, but they're just playing it safe for now. Maybe. It looks like they are doing a decent job of holding this space. They definitely don't need to play aggressively here. They can just play this safe. They don't need to rush. Flings are overextending a bit here, in my opinion, putting themselves in a risky position, but their teammates should have enough bombs to just stall this out, not let them get up this wall, which is all they need to do. They just need to hold this one area, and they win the game. Yeah, they're trying hard, got to out. And
they managed to, and that is a game to Pingers. Are we gonna see a reverse sweep here?
Yo, let's see the revenge, but wait, what's next mode? Spot zones? Or is it tower control?
I believe the next mode is zones. You need to make sure to keep an eye out for flanks and just make sure that those spaces are covered and taken care of. And we are moving into the game here. Game 4 of this set, and we are seeing the K-Shin come out. We are seeing a CDS coming out instead of a K-Pro, which makes a lot of sense on this map to me. Junior coming back out from both sides, although it is a K Junior again on the side of Splatalot Gambit, and it's the same comp from them again.
Blue is just a really interesting pick here too.
It is. I will say, I do think Splatalot Gambit's name fits them pretty well. Their comp is a bit of a Gambit. It's very aggressive.
Yeah.
Hammer coming out from this sploosh, trying to find a pick on this Tetra, able to find it. That's a huge pick for them, although the sploosh does go down. K-Shin throwing these bombs on zone, able to get the brush. Really nice zone, really nice space control here out of Pingers. They're doing a great job just knowing what they need to do and making it happen. It seems like that last game gave them some confidence back.
Meta is definitely really direct on the kills right now. That definitely woke up from the last game. They definitely learned as well, as we've seen them get the two kills and them not noticing the missile kills, but finally they do. But still, we see that Flingers would be getting the zone soon enough if they get support. Please.
Well, I think all of their teammates are on respawn, so the juniors just doing what they can here to stay alive and stay at least a little bit of a nuisance. Great pick from the Fizzy Bomb there, really good positioning of it to mature that. And we are seeing the hammer at the ready, a pick coming out from another Fizzy Bomb, as they're just able to move into the zone using very intense bomb spam. Every weapon there that they have, except for the CDS, can just kind of throw their bombs around like they're nothing, which is always a lot of fun to see. CDS controlling this left area, getting help from the Sploosh. We see the Keishin and Junior together here. They're doing a great job moving in pairs, which really allows you to control space super well, especially on a map like this. And the Keishin's just able to apply so much pressure from under ledges, and it looks like the Tetra and CDS traded.
What we're seeing is a reverse from the Bahu game. That's definitely for sure. We see a sneak coming from the way. The ball being popped a little bit too early, and we're seeing 2 down on the side of Pingers, and definitely will be giving Gambit a lot of the zone, but...
You're seeing a great pick using a splat bomb on those Tetras. Once again, Keishin throwing those Fizzy Bombs, as Keishins are wont to do. Brush trying to find a way and having a hard time because of those Fizzies, although they probably will be able to jump over here.
Oh.
They do manage to get the Sploosh. The Keishin's also down. That is 3 down on the side of Pingers, which will allow Splatalot Gambit to take a ton of space here. They were already close to getting lead. They're going to for sure secure it here. So Pingers is going to have to find their way back in, as the junior is forced to pop that armor very early, sadly going down to the Tetra anyway, as the Tetra's just in their spawn.
It's really just unfortunate that the Tetra did, but really for the side of Biology, it's really showing it just the same for them, that they just need to wait there, and that's it, because Pingers just, yeah, that's it for them. They just need to come out get special, but not enough time.
And that is the set to Splatalot Gambit. Splatalot Gambit showing very great mechanical skills. Pingers showing that they can hold their own pretty well, especially in that humpback game.
Oh, yeah.
But they just don't quite know each other well enough yet to truly be able to play against a comp that just is pure aggression and in your face and distractions, and essentially just as many flashing lights as you can throw at somebody using just very skirmisher heavy comp.